Alex Hunter, this is HP Builds, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see behind me, we are at Nashville Super Speedway for another track night in America. We've got the red car out here, we've got fuel. All we've got to go do now is sign in, and then we get 3 20-minute sessions on this awesome track. And I'll be honest with you, I would have to pull up a video to figure out what my best lap time is here. I don't remember right offhand, but today I'm flying solo. So there's gonna be no lap times today, just some in-car footage. We're gonna go to YouTube live again, and we're just gonna have fun today and kill some brakes, kill some tires, burn some fuel, and end the day with a smile on our face. So I've got to get inside. We're gonna go find a parking spot in the shade, get everything out of the car, and like I said, go sign our life away, and then it's off to the races in just about, I don't know, about an hour or so. So I'll check back in with you guys when we get in the car and we go put our first run session down, because it's gonna be a good one today. Track's gonna be hot, car's gonna be hot, but we're gonna give it our all and go fast, as always. All right, so I'm headed up here to grid, and I will say there is not that many cars running in the advanced group. So it should be a very, very fun day on the track, just because there's not a lot of passing going on. There's not going to be a whole lot of slow down times. So fingers crossed for a completely open track for a few laps. But this is run session number 1. Let's go get it. Guys, we started to overheat. And my shifter got really, really tight. Tight and loose at the same time, if that makes any sense. All right, guys, so I don't know what in the world has happened here. Still trying to figure it out. So we have nothing as far as a shift knob goes. I'm able to drop it in every gear, but it's not dropping in every gear in the transmission. Watch. So like that's first, right? And but that is not second. So I think we have dropped a boot or something. But then we also have this going on. So I've got the ignition turned on where the fans can blow, but do you see that thermostat? It went to normal, then it come back to hot, then normal, then back to hot. I don't trust that because the car isn't rolling much heat out of the hood. But this, I don't know. We've got something going on, but we're waiting for the tow truck. Tow truck should be here any second. And then I'll check back in with you guys when we get back over there, because guys, this is not good. Not good at all. I hope and pray this is not a big problem. But right now I've got my foot pushed in on the clutch. Because I don't know what's going on with the transmission. I'm keeping it free. But if you do hear we're not clunking or anything and it says it's in gear right now, tell you, my luck today right now, this is not good. I didn't even bring a trailer with a winch. I mean, this is really bad. But yeah, he told me he's gonna drop me beside the garage. I'm gonna let this thing cool down and then I'm gonna start messing with it and seeing if we can limp it back onto the trailer. But I think it's safe to say we're not running another run session because I don't have anything as far as a gear shifter. So maybe it's stuck in first and I can float the clutch and get it up on the trailer. But I did bring a come along. I do have a come along in the back of my truck. So yippee! Y'all say cheese. So quick little update here. Obviously we're back in the pits and I for sure know we have lost something in the shifter linkage. I don't know if it's the full like bolts gone, because I am able to nurse this thing into first gear. I know it's not the clutch because I can get it into first gear and I can actually walk the clutch in and out and the car will try to pull. So we're good on the clutch. We've got something going on in the shifter. Now, obviously you can hear the car's running right now because I want to know what was up with the car getting a little warm. That was new, right? That was the first time this car's ever done that. And now we've been sitting here idling for a little bit. We're up to operating temperature, but I want to see if it goes to climb. It shouldn't, because we were running like over 100 miles an hour with the clutch pushed in, right? So the RPMs fell down, a lot of air got to rush through the engine right before we yanked it off into the side area. Let's see, right now, I'm watching it. It climbed up to normal, and it actually just came down a little bit, which is what it should do in normal operation, because without the car turning the radiator fans on, the intercooler fans are always blowing. So it should always try to get a little bit to the cold side. So I'm thinking where I just immediately went from 100 mile an hour to a dead stop, I didn't give the car a good enough cool down little run session there, and I think that is what bit it. So I think we're good on that. It clearly did not go high enough to cause any major issues. It actually never got all the way over to the H on the, you know, little dummy gauge here. But other than that, we're down a shifter linkage. So I already talked to Ashley, who is on her way. Told her what we got. I said, I think I'm gonna get the car in front of us to not park where he is. I'm going to pull the trailer around here and back it up to the door. And then I'm going to, you know, float the clutch up, get as far as I can, and then maybe I get lucky and get it all the way onto the trailer. Maybe I have to get halfway up and come along it. But moral of the story here is we're done racing for the day. So in all honesty, this is probably the best outcome for getting off the track broken. So hopefully I get home and find out it's just a bolt. But for now, I'm gonna sit here and sweat to death. I will check back in with you guys when we get closer to the trailer, because when I get it winched up or drive it up, I'm gonna stop about halfway. That way I can actually climb under the car and just kind of put my hand up there and feel if we've got anything loose, if there's any bolts that I can move, yada, yada, yada. So check back in with you guys here in a little bit. But for now, yeah, not much more to say other than it's really freaking hot sitting here. So check back in with you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. So I was gonna check in with you guys when I had the car kind of up here to look under it. And to be honest with you, there's nothing to see. I can't even tell if there's any bolts missing with the little bit of viewing area I have around the transmission. So I guess in the next video is going to be trying to figure out what went wrong. And I hope it's small, because just in like, what, 2 weeks from now, we're gonna be back here with this car. So hopefully we can get whatever part it is in a hurry, get it installed, and then move on to having some more fun. Today was a bust. But on a positive note, I'm gonna go in here and talk to Justin. Sounds like the 2 runs that I did miss, I'm gonna get a voucher for to use on the next entry fee. So that's huge. I am so glad that Track Night in America works with people that are down on their luck when they're at the track. It sucks to see somebody pay big money and come out here, break something that's even more money, and not have any help from anybody. But Track Night in America is spot on, awesome group, and they're gonna honor it and help me out. So we'll be back. But this is where I'm gonna end this video. I really don't know what's wrong, but I think it is the shifter linkage with the Hurst shifter. But we'll truly diagnose it in the next video. So we'll see you guys in the next one.